Welcome you guys. Now today we are going to discuss the topic, so that is the taxonomical aids. Taxonomical aids are also called as taxonomical tools. So it is the last topic in diversity in the living world, right? So what about the taxonomical aids? So what is the use of taxonomical aids? So these are the tools, those are helps in taxonomy. We already know about taxonomy. What about taxonomy? We already discussed in our previous classes. So taxonomy, it is a branch of science. It deals with the characterization, identification, nomenclature and classification of organisms. So it is mainly involving a identification, nomenclature, classification of organisms. For the proper identification, so how we will done that process? So with the help of taxonomical tools. So these are, it is helps in proper identification and classification of organisms, right? So that is about taxonomical aids. So what are those? So those are herbarium, botanical gardens, museums, zoological parks, and certain statements. These are keys, right? So these are all taxonomical tools. These are all helps in a taxonomy purpose. So first one we are starting with the herbarium. What is herbarium? What is the use of herbarium? So herbarium, it is nothing but it is a storehouse of plant specimens. So what we are preserving? Plant specimens. So those are dried, preserved on sheets. So we are not directly preserving all those plants. First we are doing a drying, so later pressing, later preserving on a herbarium sheets. So that is about a herbarium. What about herbarium? It is a storehouse for of plant specimens these are dried, pressed, preserved on sheets. So what we are preserving? So those are plant specimens, right? For example, if you want to prepare a herbarium, so how we will prepare that herbarium? First we should take plant part, later we should put outside for some time for a drying purpose. Otherwise what will happen? If any moisture is there in the plant part, it will be evaporated. Otherwise, so it may, that moisture content, it may spoil that our herbarium sheet, right? So that's why we are drying. Later what we are doing? We are pressing. We are doing what? That is a pressing. Later we are doing a preserving on sheets, right? So it is about herbarium. How it is looking like? So it is looking like so it is a plant part. So we are taking here a plant part. We are drying and we are pressing and we are preserving on this sheet. So here the herbarium sheet, it is providing various details, right? So what details it is providing? So here we are having some details. So regarding to this plant part, here it is having the scientific name and local name, And along with that, we should mention this plant part, it belongs to the which family? Family name. Place of collection. Data of collection. And collector's name, who is collected. Right? So these are all the details it is present in this herbarium sheet. So as a result of that, if you went to somewhere, you are identifying a new plant at there. First you want to identify that is already identified by someone or new one. So first we should compare with this herbarium sheet. So this herbarium sheet, it is having all these details. Local name, scientific name, family name, place of collection, date of collection, who is collected, right? So all the details it is present in this herbarium sheet. So what is the size of herbarium sheet? So here the size of herbarium sheet is 29 centimeter to 41.5 centimeter. So it is a herbarium, standard herbarium sheet size, right? So how we will arrange this, all the herbarium sheets? So these are arranged in a universally accepted system of classification. And along with that, here the herbarium, it is used as a quick referral system for identification. Right? So here the largest herbarium, where it is located? So it is located at Royal Botanical Garden in England. Largest herbarium, it is located at England Royal Botanical Garden, right? That is about a largest herbarium. But nowadays digital herbariums also present. So what about digital herbariums? So digital herbarium is nothing but, so these are the digital images of these plant specimens. So those are present in internet, right? So those are published in internet. So that's why easily we can identify easily in internet. For example, if you went to somewhere, you identify a new plant, first we should search within internet. So then easily we can identify that plants it is present or not. So that is about a digital herbarium. So nowadays a majority of the people they are using this one, right? So it is about a herbarium. So later we will discuss about botanical gardens. What about botanical garden? What is the use of botanical garden? So botanical garden, it is having collection of plants for the purpose of reference purpose, right? Collection of plants for a reference purpose. So it is about a botanical garden. So in this botanical garden, it is having a what? So it is consists of number of plants, more number of plants it is present in a botanical gardens. It is containing all the varieties of plants it is present in this botanical garden. So each plant, whatever the plant it is there in the botanical garden, then each plant it is having those details like so the plant name, scientific name, and scientist name and family name. So all the details it is present in that botanical gardens plants, right? So each plant it is having the details about scientific name, right? Like a family name. So these are the details, and along with it, so who is collected. So all the details it is attached to that every plant in a botanical garden, right? So in our India, major botanical garden is, first one is Indian Botanical Garden. It is located at Howrah. And along with the largest botanical garden, it is located at England, at Kew, right? That is a Royal Botanical Garden. And along with that, some of the other botanical gardens like NBRI, National Botanical Research Institute. So that is located at Lucknow, right? So and along with that, some of the other also there, but these are the major botanical gardens in our India as well as. So it is a worldwide Royal Botanical Garden. It is the largest one, right? So it is about botanical gardens. I hope it is helpful for you guys. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.